Hi there! Welcome to another Facebook Live. I'm Leslie Rogalski, Creative Director for the BeadSmith, and as promised, I am going to show you step by step how to make these cute little earrings using the earring finding, the Cymbal earring finding, Cymbal metal element for Chevron Duos. And as you can see, I have matched up the earring finding, which looks like this, with a little post on it, with the Chevron Duo. And those of us that have played with Chevron Duos know how nicely GemDuos fit inside these. So I apologize for the shadows here. I'm going to try to get away from that. There we go. And very easy, very fun. You need two for a pair. 2 Chevron Duos, a pair of the Ganema Cymbal elements, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 little GemDuos with size 15s. So you can see, GemDuos. This is from my stash that I had at home, and I sure wish I had some more. All these colors, I used duets, which people noticed in the promos that I posted that just adds a little texture with just a few little beads. So how about if we get started? Leslie Pope, thank you. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, and I want to tell you that there is already a tutorial posted on our I Love Beads free pattern site. Here's my illustrations. You can see, nice and simple. Da-da-da. So if you go on to www.beadsmith.com to the free pattern site called I Love Beads, and look under the bead categories. This tutorial will appear in 3 categories. It will appear in under the Cymbal heading. It will appear under the Chevron Duos setting, and it will also appear under the GemDuos setting. Hello, Janet Mark. Janet's becoming a fan. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is pick up a 15 and a GemDuos 6 times, tie it into a circle. So I'm going to do that. Remember to check both holes of every multi-hole beads. 1, 15, 1 GemDuo. I always feel like the Count from Sesame Street when I do this. 2 15s, 2 GemDuos. Hey, Betty. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. These are so much fun. I mean, because they use just a few beads, it really does open up a lot of doors for some experimentation. So where am I here? 4. Five. Make sure that they're all face up when you string them, especially if you're using the backlets. There's one side that's flat and one side that's got the nice dome on it. So you want to make sure that they're face up. 6 and 6. Oh, okay, look. Do you see how I strung 2 by mistake? Here's a trick I think I showed you before, but I'm going to show you again. If you don't want to take your beads off and you've strung too many for a little bead, take a crimping pliers and crimp the bead off in the outer hole so it'll just crack the bead and not squash your beading thread. There you go. I need to pull my beads down. I put a stopper bead on already with a little bit of a tail. So I'm going to tie this in a ring. Now, you want to actually sew through this twice, but just for expediency's sake, for our video, I'm just going to sew through it the once. So pretend that was sewn through twice. And you're going to pull these together. Pull your stopper bead off. Hi, Bianca. Okay. I'm going to tie this in a knot. And you want to make sure that your knot is not looping around any of the other beads, that you have your knot right there, wherever you do that. So you have a nice little ring. The 6 beads fit really just super with the little 15s. And you would now thread your tail on another needle and weave it around and around and trim it. I'm just going to trim it to be out of the way for this. There you go. Now you always want to step up or sew away from the knot. Hi. You don't want to pull your thread to step up directly from the knot, because that's going to weaken the knot and pull against the thread. So you want to sew through to exit a bead away from the knot, a GemDuo like this, and then I'm going to reverse direction and sew this way. Now pay attention to this part. You can see the thread coming around the inside here. So for my earring, let me pull one of these off. I have them attached. So we're going to start to add these little beads here. I'm going to pick up a 15, and to do a turnaround, I pick up a 15 and I sew back through that hole, and it makes, I call it a little pip. Makes a little pip like that, so you don't see any thread. Hey, Tina. Hello, another Janet. Hi there. Okay. So this is now going to be part of the bottom of the earring, where we're going to add GemDuos horizontally. So you can see how the GemDuos come. They lay on their side around the bottom and they fit 3 in between. So I'm going to pick up a GemDuo and pull it up, and it's going to fit right in between there. Now I want to sew through the other hole, but I'm going to string some 15s so you don't see the thread. So I'm going to pick up 5 15s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These little guys. I'm going to sew into the hole, the other hole of the GemDuo, and through the next GemDuo. And make sure that you pull them snug. I'm pulling the 15s and pushing with my thumb to get that bead to sit in there. And I'm going to do it 2 more times. I'm going to pick up a GemDuo. Whoops, I just flicked it. Pick up, string 5 15s. Go through the open hole of the GemDuo. Pull it snug, sew through 1 more GemDuo in the original ring. So there's 2 for the bottom of this. I'm going to pick up 1 more GemDuo. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 15s. Sew into the other hole of the GemDuo and through the next GemDuo. And pull that all snug. So that's the bottom. We're going to add another little pip like the one on this side. And I'm holding it so that I can show you and get access to it. Now I've strung my 15 and I'm going to sew back through all of these beads that I just added around the bottom, making sure everything's pulled nice and tight. And then I'm going to weave in my thread and start a new thread. And I do that, you know, a lot of times people, the tendency is you want to do this all with one piece of thread. And that's not necessary, because sometimes it's really hard to transition from one section of your piece of beadwork to another, and you're not going to be able to hide your thread. So stop the thread, weave in the end, start a new thread in a nice discreet place, and start a new thread. I think people have a fear of just rethreading your needle, and let me tell you, if you want to have one basic skill that you're a master of, it should be threading your needle. So you can see I'm just sewing back through the existing beads to a point where I can hide a little half hitch between beads. So there's a thread going here, and I'm going to come around with my needle and thread and make a half hitch. A little loop is going to go right around that existing thread. And then I'm going to weave just a little bit more, following existing thread paths, and trim my working thread. And that will be in there. You know, this piece of jewelry doesn't take a lot of weight or wear and tear or friction. So where's my thread zap? Here it is. I can get in nice and close with my thread zap and trim the thread. My battery's going. Come on. There you go. All right. And I'm going to cut this one short. So now I have the bottom of my earring. Hi, Christiana. Nice of you to join us. So I'm ready to add the little top section. And I'm going to string another stopper bead on my needle. And a stopper bead, if you're really a newbie, you're going to string this other little bead. It's just to keep your beads from falling off. You can use an actual bead stopper, which are these little springy things. But when you're working on something small, it can get in the way. So sometimes it's better to have a stopper bead. It's just less obtrusive when you're working. Okay, there's my stopper. Oh, and I'm using Fireline 6-pound. You can use any kind of a beading thread that blends in. Again, you don't need the real durability and strength that we all love about Fireline. I just have it on hand. And a size 12 beading needle, because those 15s, they're tiny little guys. All right, now we're going to take a silver Chevron Duo with the point towards yourself, and you're going to sew in one side. I'm going in the left-hand side, and I'm going to string a 15, a GemDuo, a 15, and the earring, the cymbal finding. So it's going to go like this. This is what we're doing. Now again, I need to go in the other thread, so to hide that thread, I'm going to string, what do I have? 7 15s. So when you transition from one hole to another, 15s are great, 11s are just to string beads across there if you can. I know Bianca's saying she loves size 12 beading needles. I do too, because they fit in everything. And you get kind of fast after a while. Okay, so you've come up without, that's a stopper bead. You've come up through the chevron. You have a 15, a GemDuo 15, and then the Ganema finding, the cymbal element. String 7 15s, go back through the earring finding. And you're going to give it a tug, make sure that they're nice and snug, all those beads in there. Then you're going to pick up another 15, sew through the GemDuo, pick up another 15, sew through the Chevron Duo bead. Like that. Now we're ready to attach it to the top of the section of our earring where it's going to sit in here. Pick up a 15. So from the inside out, where it's going to sit. And we're going to do a turnaround and make that little pip with a 15 again. And I'm going to sew all the way back through all the beads that I just added. Oh, good point. Leslie Pote, my partner in crime at the BeadSmith, is saying that she breaks size 12 needles, and wow, yes, we will snap them right in our fingers. 11s will work also. Okay, so you want to sew back through everything. Now, do you see how I'm kind of fiddling with this? Sometimes it's easier if you lay your piece down on the table with the post facing up so it doesn't get in the way. And it might be a little easier for you to access all the beads to sew back through everything. You know, it's always harder when you have an audience to do this. But I'm trying to hold it so you can sort of see. I'm sewing back through all the beads, the GemDuo, the 15, the Cymbal element, Ganema. I'm going to go through all of these. These are loose because my stopper bead is sliding. So I'm going to sew through all 7. I've already come through 1. Get in there. Boy, do I need new glasses. More than a haircut, I need new glasses. Okay. The last 3, we're just retracing the thread path all the way through. Make sure you don't skip any beads. Through the other side of the Cymbal earring finding, through the 15, the GemDuo, the 15, and the Chevron Duo. I'm going to flip it over now so you can see where I am. So this is not attached yet to the other side. I'm going to remove the stopper bead and hold on to it. Now to mirror what's on the other side, I pick up a 15, sew through the other GemDuo. And now I'm going to pull this really snug. Now I add the little pip of a bead. I'm going to add that to the other side. String of 15, sew back through the GemDuo, and your working thread is now meeting the tail thread. So you're going to knot them together. I'm going to put down my needle and I'm going to knot those threads together and pull it nice and snug. Just a square knot. Now all I have to do is weave in my working thread, trim it, put a needle on my tail thread where my stopper bead was, and trim it, and my earring is finished. What do you think, you guys? Hi, Rebecca. You tune in a lot. Thank you. These are so fun and so easy. And again, I want to tell you that the pattern full illustrations is already available at www.beadsmith.com. You're going to look for the free patterns. We call it I Love Beads. And the I Love Beads section has categories for all of the bead shapes. So this pattern is listed under the 3 beads that are featured. The Chevron Duos, GemDuos, and of course, the Cymbal metal fashion elements. The earring findings are just brilliant. I mean, they're designed to be used with these particular shapes, and they're so well engineered. Yeah, cute, right? Really cute, lightweight. They're long enough to be visible if you have long hair, but they're not so long that they take a long time to make. These are really fast, and you can see how fast I made it even showing you guys. Again, here's some of the finished ones with the backlit and the duets. So there you go. I am Leslie Rogalski, proud creative director for the BeadSmith, and you can find Cymbal metal fashion elements, Chevron Duos, GemDuos, and all kinds of other quality beads, tools, and supplies from your favorite bead reseller. So everybody stay home, stay safe, stay in love with beads. See ya!